At 78, Makoun is too old to hunt, but he is still a great tamer, the last to know the secrets which link man and the elephants. This wild elephant was captured by Issan 3 months ago. He has been tied up ever since on the other side of the lake. Makoun comes every day to feed him so that the elephant understands that he is a friend. Getting the elephant accustomed to human presence and accepting food are the most important aspects of taming, since the animal will die of hunger if he refuses nourishment. The captured elephant's behavior indicates that the taming has a good chance of succeeding. It's time to leave in search of another. Capture and taming form a cycle which must never be interrupted. Issan and his brothers decide to go after a herd of wild elephants whose tracks they've spotted near the border. Before leaving, the hunters meet with their father to help prepare the sacrifices to the spirits of the forest. Makoun advises his sons and checks their lassos very carefully. Lassos are 60 meters long. They are very precious, since each one is made from the hides of 3 previously sacrificed buffaloes. The old master chants the words which give power to the lasso. This long piece of braided leather thus becomes a magical object, the sacred link between the Menongs and their elephant ancestors. The hunting elephants also participate in the ceremonies. So that the spirits will favor and protect those who are leaving, rice, jars of alcohol, and a pig are offered as sacrifices.
Sóc rút sóc ra nục bra nục đó ở nơi gỡ đây rong đây ri đây à cho tay lên tay hả sao mà đang làm con năm con này kia chạy chân khai pram chân năm đập tập bung rong bung ban mặt chân mà bay con vô ra con băng con bung này tìm nung tung chi đi rắc đơm rắc lên cu Menong anh con anh đánh này thuộc ta úp ta rạc người ta prang tay chín để bu lê mà hắn lê prat lê thắp đến mê cái na lư ri lê ai lê chu chu bắp hả lê chỉ buộc các sắc móc nó móc nó bắt nó ngon lên móc nó khoác mà đo chắc lẹ đấy làm nhà vui đấy nó từng quanh những đánh từng quen đâm ra giang mai đây mà sam nuôi sam nên ta opera kemai ta bra ho bra mua ta làm giang bra hãy tao tiếp tục chúng tao bao mê ai pop làm ra làm giang hãy lê rong làm ra làm giang ai quang em là có tâm chung mua giang đang là tăng bụng này làm ra làm giang go yo nhom con mày nhom à nhom ba năm gượng cụ đăng các bạn ôm mơ hả các bạn phải làm gì nào.
The next morning, the hunters harness their mounts. Above the lassos, they pile up all the items necessary for life in the forest. Each hunter has a helper, whose main task is to excite the elephant during the hunt. He also must prepare the meals and look after the animals. There are very strict rules as to what the hunters may wear. Mave has the right to wear a shirt, since he has captured more than 5 elephants. Issan and Mnong have not yet reached this number and can only wear a cloth and a light cape. Issan, Mave and Mnong will be away for many weeks. They will go far, very far, beyond Sripok to the Cambodian border. The old master's spirit will go with them. On the other side of the river, there are no villages, no men. It's the territory of the elephants. Each year during the dry season, they return because of the abundance of food. It's one of the few places left where the hunters can hope to find herds of more than 20 individuals. After long hours on the backs of their elephants, the hunters stop for the night. In the forest, they rediscover their lost freedom and their nomadic instincts. They are happy to escape the everyday life of the village. For a few weeks, they forget their fields and become hunters again. The forest becomes their home once more. The Menongs are truly a forest people. Along with a few other very close ethnic minorities like the Joraf and the Rades, they are the first inhabitants of the high plateaus of Vietnam. Their origins and culture are very different from those of the Vietnamese who come from the north and only began to settle in the high plateaus in 1954. In the meantime, Makoun continues to tame his elephant. Today, after 3 months of daily visits, the animal finally accepts the presence of man. Makoun decides to untie him. this is a very important moment. If he reacts well and remains gentle, the most difficult part of the training can begin. The elephant defends himself a little, but then calms down. Makoun speaks to him continuously, repeating the same simple commands over and over again. The old man takes him to the lake. It's less dangerous there, since the animal can sometimes cause his rider to fall. Even the most peaceful elephant can have sudden fits of violent anger. The elephant remains relatively docile. From this day on, he will progressively enter the community of man. This first step includes a sacrifice to the spirits. Makoun recites the prayers, during which the elephant receives his name, Komsen. Still, he will not be considered a full-fledged member of the family until the taming is completed. The rice thrown into the flames is a way of judging the chances of success with the elephant. When time permits during the rice culture, and while the younger men are hunting for elephants, the Menong spend a great deal of time fishing. It's their only real pastime. Each time they cast their nets, they remember that it all began here, when the elephant and man were one people, fishing in the lakes.